Hello and welcome. We are going to present to you an example of extended CRM process implemented with BonitaSoft. This process manages customer requests. That means requests for information, incidents, claims, etc. We are going to present to you an example of maintenance request management. Here are the first steps of this example. At first, the call center agent records the customer request. It creates a Salesforce task and sends a service request to the service center via BonitaSoft. Step 2. The maintenance manager, subcontractor, describes the dysfunction and requests advice to the technical responsible for this breakdown that is new. Step 3. The technical responsible sends his reply to the maintenance manager. Now, we are going to present to you these steps in Salesforce and BonitaSoft. At first, we go in Salesforce. The call center agent creates the case for the customer who had just called. This customer has a problem with his washing machine. An error 44 appears and it's not possible anymore to start a program. So, the agent registers the case, type of the breakdown, product concern, description, etc. He creates also a task of maintenance to troubleshoot the customer, specifying the due date and other various informations. After, he transfers the task to the white maintenance manager role via BonitaSoft. The role is automatically defined based on non-family of the product concern, white in our example, and also based on the type of activity, maintenance in our example. All data concerning the call are transferred to BonitaSoft. We can check it in the screen. We submit to transfer the task. Now, we are going to log in to BonitaSoft with the white maintenance manager profile. We can see in his inbox his tasks and the task which has just been created from Salesforce. The maintenance manager opens the task to realize it. He sees that this case concerns a new product and a breakdown he doesn't know. So, he's going to ask more information to the technical responsible. And at first he's going to alert the call center to call the contact because of a possible delay. Then, he registers the detail of his request and transfers the task to the technical manager, choosing the right role in the list at the top of the screen. After, he submits. We are going to come back to Salesforce in order to see what has been registered automatically. We can see a new task of calling and a follow-up task to see the transfer that has just been realized in BonitaSoft. The following actor isn't used to working with BonitaSoft, so he is alerted that he has a new task by email. He opens his email and his task. He can read the requests. He is going to join a document to explain what are the possible solutions to repair these breakdowns. He gives the details of his instructions, and after, he transfers again the task to the white maintenance manager who has to organize the reparation. Here are the next steps of our example. This new breakdown requires a piece that is not in stock. The manager sends the request to the purchaser. The purchaser creates a purchase order, or the order can be directly registered in the purchase management IT system from BonitaSoft. The stock manager receives pieces. He transfers the BonitaSoft task with the delivery note, or the delivery note can be automatically sent from the IT system to BonitaSoft. After, the maintenance manager forwards the request to the assistant who must plan the appointment with the customer. The assistant calls the customer and plans the appointment with him. The service agent performs the reparation at the customer site and registers his report on a tablet. We are going to come back to BonitaSoft. and we're logging again with the white Maintenance Manager profile. The manager opens his new task in order to give his instruction and to organize the reparation. He asks to the assistant to plan an appointment with the customer. He chooses the role assistant in the list of roles and finally transfers the task. Now we're logging with the assistant profile. She opens her inbox under task. She calls the customer to organize the appointment. She checks the availability of the service agents in the planning team. After, she chooses a date, an hour, and a service agent who is available. She gives an indicative time for the reparation. Finally, she transfers the task to the role service agent. In fact, the appointment has been sent to the service agent by email and an Outlook invitation has been sent. We see here the appointment in the Outlook agenda of the service agent. The following user, that means the service agent, uses a tablet. Once his reparation done at the customer site, he opens Bonitasoft in order to register his report. He gives the operation details in the part report of the screen. And finally validates the task. Now the Bonitasoft case is completed. At any time, it's possible for the manager to see all the current cases opened for his team. He can also have a look at all the historic of a case. We are going to see the historic of our example. We see there the different transfers between the actors, the reparation planning, and the date of the reparation. If we come back now to the scenario of our example, we see the last step of the process. The call center agent calls the customer to conduct a satisfaction survey and closes the SALESFORCE activity. In our example, alerts can be sent if the due date has passed to the maintenance manager or if repairing is really delayed to the customer service manager. We come back to SALESFORCE to see the screen of the call agent. He can see all the historic of the case, actors who were involved in the process, transfers, and the reparation date. All the customer request management process can be customized, rules, roles, or screens. We are going to see quickly some screens of customizing. First, we see there a screen to customize the functional parameters of the process. The organization, that means the products families in our example, the services, the status, priorities, type of activities, etc. And finally, the escalation times in number of days, before or after the due date. It's also possible to customize the roles involved in the process. We can see there's different roles involved in the example we have presented to you: manager, purchaser, technical responsible, assistant, service agent, etc. It's possible to define automatically a role from the organization or the family products, the service, and the type of activity. Finally, we are going to see a process to customize the screens. This process allows to manage all types of customer requests, information requests, claims, maintenance requests, etc. It's possible to customize the names of the fields in the screens, and if these fields may be visible, editable, or mandatory. Now, this first presentation is finished. Feel free to ask more information. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you and goodbye.